Good evening, everybody. Y'all looking so good out there tonight, I'll tell you right now. We got a great show lined up for you. How many of our Canadian friends has made it in so far? I know I talked to a couple out there. Well, they started dwindling in. They're gonna fill this house up here directly. What? But I've seen some faces I hadn't seen in a while. I'm so glad. Bill Hewitt, he's won. He's been fighting a battle here for the last year, and good Lord has taken care of him. And I was sure surprised to see him walk in there tonight. But thank God for that. But anyway, we are so glad you're here, and we're not going to waste any time at all. I'm going to put you right on this show. And remember now, we hear every first and third Friday night of each month for now. And some of the months has 5 weeks, which last month had 5 weeks. That's why it took 3 weeks for us to have a show. But we still do first and third, no matter if there is a 5 week in the month. But anyway, we'll do that until we decide to change it. But we don't know right now. But we're looking forward to some great stuff in the future next year. So y'all be telling everybody that we're back up, we're back going. The good Lord is taking care of us, and we're here ready to go. And thank y'all so much for being here. You really look good, and I want you to be a lively crowd tonight and show this bunch right up here how lively y'all really are. If they do something you like, just holler to the top of your voice. I promise you, there ain't nobody gonna care. And the louder you get, the better they'll play for you. You know, people that don't play music or don't sing, they really don't realize that. But it is a true fact. The louder you get, the better these guys will play for you. I know, I play steel guitar too. And you let a crowd get real lively, and I see they really enjoyed it and getting into it. I hit a few notes that I pull them out, 1 or 2 that I might not have got, but if they hadn't have been lively as they are. But it's a true story. That is the truth. So if they do something you like, holler real loud and let them know it. But right now, we're going to get this thing going for you, and I hope and pray you enjoy yourself here tonight and tell all your friends about it. So right now, let's make Mr. Artie Rodriguez welcome. Would you do that?
As the midnight moon is drifting through the lazy sway of the trees, I saw that look in your eye, looking into the night, not seeing what you wanted to see. Darling, don't say a word, I've already heard what you're about to say into mine. You've got a fast move, you've got a slow groove on your mind. You want a man with a slow hand, you want a lover with an easy touch, you want somebody who will spend some time, not come and go in a heated rush. Baby, believe me, I understand. When it comes to love, you want a slow hand. Yeah. Shattered ground with no one around, and the blanket of stars in our eyes. We're drifting free like 2 lost leaves on a crazy wind of the night. Darling, don't say a word, I've already heard what you're about to say into mine. If you want all night, you know it's alright. I've got time. You got a man with a slow hand, you got a lover with an easy touch, you want somebody who will spend some time, not come and go in a heated rush. Baby, believe me, I understand. When it comes to love, you want a slow hand. You want a lover with an easy touch. You want somebody who will spend some time with you, baby, not come and go in a heated rush. Oh, baby, believe me, I understand. When it comes to love, you want a slow hand. Conway Twitty. Lord, y'all keep that up. We'll be here until about midnight. Charles, hold on. If you love country music, let me see it. Yay. Say hey. Well, we were all back here before the show started. We were talking about the Country Music Awards, and I tell you, every song up here that we're playing tonight, you probably won't even hear them on the Country Music Awards. I guarantee you, it's real country music up here. But this next song I'm going to do, I recorded this on my last album. It's Behind the Counter back there, my latest album called I'll Give You Something to Drink About. But this is a song wrote by, you've heard that song by George Jones called Choices. The songwriter wrote this next song. His name is Billy Yates. Real good guy, excellent songwriter. And when I got ready to record this on my album, I asked him could I perform it and then play it on there, and he said sure, go right ahead. But here's just something off my latest album. I hope you like it. Should've took you dancing, a little candlelight romancing in roses. But I was high up on a bar stool, I was such a blind fool, now I know it. You won't believe how much I've changed since you've left. It took losing you for me to find myself. Oh, I wish that you could see me, steady hands without the whiskey. You'd be so proud. Got that job down at the factory, brand new suit for Sunday. I'm in church now. It's been 1 year since I sat behind the bar. I went by the junkyard and they still got our car. I can see you on your knees begging me not to drive, but I took away the keys and made you climb inside. And I'd take your place in this field of stone if I only had the power. Look what it took for me to finally bring you flowers. Oh, I'd take your place in this field of stone if I only had the power. Look what it took for me to finally bring you flowers. Just look what it took for me to finally bring you flowers. Thank y'all. Appreciate it. Got any George Strait fans out there? All right. Here's your one by request. Somebody requested this last show. still feel 25. Most of the time, I still raise a little Cain with a boy. Honky tonks and pretty women, Lord, I'm still right there with them, singing above the crowd and the noise. Sometimes I feel like Jesse James, still trying to make a name, knowing nothing's gonna change what I am. I was a young troubadour when I wrote it on a song. I'll be an old troubadour when I'm gone. You know the truth about a mirror, it's a dang old mirror. It don't really tell the whole truth. It don't show what's deep inside or in between the lines. There's really no reflection of my youth. Sometimes I feel like Jesse James, still trying to make a name, knowing nothing's gonna change what I am. I was a young troubadour when I wrote it on the song. I'll be an old troubadour when I'm gone. Sometimes I feel like Jesse James, just trying to make a name, knowing nothing's gonna change what I am. I was a young troubadour when I wrote it on a song. I'll be an old troubadour when I'm gone. Oh yeah. Thank you all, I appreciate it. Here's Wayne.
How about a hand for Artie Rodriguez? Does a fine job. Well, we sure are glad to have all of you out here. We appreciate you coming and hope you'll come back every chance you get. And if you like the show tonight, be sure you tell everybody you see about the show and try to get them to come. And if you don't like the show tonight, keep your mouth shut and don't tell nobody. But we think you're going to like it. If you like country music and the real country music, what we call traditional country music, I believe you're going to like tonight. And you're going to like this next fellow we're fixing to bring up here. It's a young guy that got playing piano for us over here now and just turned 18 not too long ago. And we're real proud of him, Mr. Ashton Evans.
Give this band a hand, come on. When the night has come and the land is dark and the moon is the only light we'll see, no, I won't be afraid. No, I won't be afraid. Just as long as you stand by me. Darling, stand by me. Oh, won't you stand by me? If you're in need, won't you stand by me? If the sky we look upon, you see, should crumble and fall, and the mountains, they fall to the sea, no, I won't be afraid. No, I won't be afraid, just as long as you stand by me. Won't you stand by me? Oh, darling, stand by me. If you're in need, won't you stand by me? Come on, band. Get this lead guitar hand. Come on. How about that steel guitar tonight? Mr. Jimmy Miller, come on. Darling, stand by me. Won't you stand by me? If you're in need, won't you stand by me? Darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, won't you stand right by me? If you're in need, won't you stand by me? If you're in need, won't you stand by me? Ain't this band great? Give them a hand. Here's an old Wynn Stewart song called It's Such a Pretty World Today. It's such a pretty world today. Look at the sunshine.
Look at the sunshine. Oh.
Every day's the same since I met you. And it's such a pretty world today, knowing that you're mine. Happiness is being close to you. And though the rain may fall, my skies will all be blue. And if I look close enough, sun comes shining through. It's such a pretty world today. Look at the sunshine.
Look at the sunshine.
Today and every day since I met you. Come on, steel guitar. And though the rain may fall, my skies will all be blue. If I look close enough, sun comes shining through. It's such a pretty world today. Look at the sunshine. Every day's the same since I met you. And it's such a pretty world today, knowing that you're mine. Happiness is being close to you. Today and every day since I met you.
God bless you. Thank you for coming to Gilley's Family Opry. God bless you.
Ashton Evans. How about a hand for Ashton? Well, we was telling y'all a while ago that we do the real country here, and that's about all we know how to do. Did any of y'all see that so-called country music awards show the other night? With all that rock and roll on there. They even had a bunch of old rock and roll folks. I guess they can't find nowhere else to play, and they try and take over country now, and they about have on the commercial radio. But this next fella we're going to bring up here, there ain't a rock and roll bone in his body, I don't believe. He's one of the finest good country singers you won't see anywhere. All the way from Dothan, Alabama, make him welcome Mr. Danny Howell.
How y'all doing? Little country music. Nobody saw him running from 16th Avenue. They never found the fingerprint or the weapon that was used. But someone killed country music, cut out his heart and soul. They got away with murder down on Music Road. While the almighty dollar and the lust worldwide fame slowly killed tradition, and for that someone should hang. Ain't no justice in it, and hard facts are cold. They got away with murder down on Music Road. Fathers still get cars, no longer cry. Fiddles barely play, but drums and rock and roll guitars are mixed up in your face. Merle wouldn't have a chance on the day's radio since they committed murder down on Music Road. They said no one would miss it once it was dead and gone. They said no one would buy them old drinking and cheating song. There ain't no justice in it, and the hard facts are cold. They got away with murder down on Music Road. Fathers still guitars no longer cry, and fiddles barely play, but drums and rock and roll guitars are mixed up in your face. Oh, Hank, he just wouldn't have a chance on the day's radio since they committed murder down on Music Road. While they even till the possum pack it up and go back home, there's been an awful murder down on Music Road. Thank y'all. Appreciate that. Jordan Allen. City sun goes down at night, making way for neon lights. Country boy looking at the moon. City girl is dressed just right. She knows what's in store tonight. She's not no place they ain't never been. From Birmingham to Ohio, how they met nobody knows. Every now and then they get together. She used to want to climb the wall, never really been loved at all. Not until old country came to town. He's the first one to the room. Ice and drinks will be up soon. Everything is perfect when she walks in. Kiss and hold each other tight. They know what's in store tonight. They're not someplace they ain't never been. From Birmingham to Ohio, how they met nobody knows. Every now and then they get together. She used to want to climb the wall, never really been loved at all. Not until old country came to town. She used to want to climb the wall, never really been loved at all. Not until old country came to town. Hey, thank you, Mark Chestnut. Here's an oldie but goodie. Yes, sir. Rebop. Got Paul Steve on this one. I'm walking the floor over you. Can't take away that is true. I'm hoping and praying as my heart breaks right in two. I'm walking the floor over you. You left me and you went away. You said you'd be back in just a day. You broke in your promises and you left me here alone. Don't know why you did, dear, I just do know that you've gone. I'm walking the floor over you. I can't sleep a wink, that is true. I'm hoping and praying as my heart breaks right in two. I'm walking the floor over you. Oh, Well, someday you'll be lonely too, and walking the floor is good for you. Just keep right on walking and it won't hurt you to cry. Remember that I love you and I will the day I die. I'm walking the floor over you. I can't sleep a wink, that is true. I'm hoping and praying as my heart breaks right in two. I'm walking the floor over you. I'm walking the floor over you. Hey, thank y'all so much. Appreciate that.
Well, another hand for Danny Howell. For those of you that haven't been here before, y'all take a good look at Danny, because before he started coming to Gilley's place, he weighed 432 pounds. And so all y'all got to do is come out here every Friday, first and third Friday, and you'll lose weight and get to listen to country music too. Nothing wrong with it. All right. You know, we had a fellow the other day back home. This fellow, he was sort of obsessed with his funeral, and he made his wife promise him. He set aside an account with $30,000 in it, and he said, I want you to promise me that if I die, you'll spend all $30,000 on my funeral, because I want the biggest, fanciest funeral anybody has ever had around here. Now, you promised me. And she said, all right, I'll do it. So it wasn't long before he up and died. And she had the funeral and all that, and her best friend was there. She was there consoling her, you know, and they went through the funeral, and it was just that, you know, regular funeral like everybody else around here has. And after the service was over, her friend was talking to her and said, listen, said, I thought you said he made you promise to spend all that money on his funeral. She said, I did just what he said. I spent every bit of it on his funeral. She said, well, that didn't seem like much more than everybody else's funeral around here. She said, well, the funeral itself, that was about $8,000. But then I spent $22,000 on the memorial stone. She said, $22,000 for a memorial stone? She said, well, that's what the fella said it would cost. She said, well, how big of a memorial stone do you get for $22,000? She held out her hand. She said, almost 6 carats. She had it figured out. We got us a good drummer back here that we're proud of, and he's a fine singer to go with it. How about a hand for Dustin Worley?
You picked me up, you shot me down, stepping out all over town. Drove me back to drinking in this bar. I found myself a brand new friend. I'm headed down that road again. I'm working on my next broken heart. Happy or sad, it's hard to tell. You taught me how to hurt so well. When it comes to love, I know my part. I found a game that I can't win. I'll be somebody's fool again. I'm working on my next broken heart. I thought all day long you'd be the death of me, but I met one tonight who wants what's left of me. I seen that look before. She'll tear my world apart. I'm working on my next broken heart.
Thank you. How's everybody out there tonight? We're so glad that you chose to come and join with us, and we hope that you're liking a little bit of what we're doing up here. Y'all having a good time so far? This one goes out to all the Randy Travis fans. Hope you like it. Suppose I called you up tonight and told you that I love you, and suppose I said I want to come back home, and suppose I cried and said I think I finally learned my lesson, and I'm tired of spending all my time alone. If I told you that I realize you're all I've ever wanted, and it's killing me to be so far away, would you tell me that you love me too? Would we cry together? Would you simply laugh at me and say, I told you so? Oh, I told you so. I told you someday you'd come crawling back and asking me to take you in. I told you so, but you had to go. Now I found somebody new, and you will never break my heart in two again. If I got down on my knees and told you I was yours forever, would you get down on yours too and take my hand? Would we get that old time feeling? Would we laugh and talk for hours, the way we did when our love first began? Would you tell me that you miss me too, and that you've been so lonely, and you waited for the day that I return, and we live in love forever, that I'm your one and only? Would you say the tables finally turned? Would you say I told you so? Oh, I told you so. I told you someday you'd come crawling back and asking me to take you in. I told you so, but you had to go. And now I found somebody new, and you will never break my heart in two again. And now I found somebody new, and you will never break my heart in two again.
Mr. Dustin Worley, ladies and gentlemen. Did you enjoy that?
Thank you. What do you say when it's over? Don't know if I should say anything at all. One day we're rolling in clover, next thing you know we take the fall. Still I think about the years since I first met you, and the way it might have been without you here. And I don't know if words for me still upset you, but I've just gotta make this memory stand clear. No, I'm leaving here better man for knowing you this way. Things I couldn't do before, now I think I can. And I'm leaving here better man. Guess I always knew I couldn't hold you, but I'd never be the one to set you free. Just like some old nursery rhyme your mama told you, you still believe in some old meant to be. You know I'm leaving here better man for knowing you this way. Things I couldn't do before, now I know can. And I'm leaving here better man. No, I'm leaving here better man for knowing you this way. Things I couldn't do before, now I know I can. And I'm leaving here better man. And I'm leaving here better man. Thank you.
That's Dustin Worley. We're going to have him back here a little bit later on in the second half. Right now, we're going to bring a young lady out here. She's going to bring some help out here with her. Her daughters came with her tonight. How about a big hand for Miss Peggy Ann Kirk?
Mama, I found someone like you said would come along. He's a sight and so unlike any man I've known. To let him in, 'cause I'm not the trusting kind. Now I'm convinced that he's heaven sent and must be out of his mind. Mama, he's crazy, crazy over me. And in my life is where he says he always wants to be. I've never been so loved. He beats all I've ever seen. And Mama, he's crazy. He's crazy over me. And Mama, you've always said, better look before you leave. Maybe so, but here I go. Let my heart lead me. He thinks I hum the moon and the stars. I think he's a living dream. For there are men, but ones like him are few and far between. Mama, he over me. Thank y'all. Thank you. That's my daughter, Candace. Thank you, ma'am. When I was a child down in South Carolina, seems the Saturday night came around. My folks and sister would go and leave me home all alone, going to that big square dance in town. Well, my old radio would play that old Opry show, so I never got lonesome or blue. I'd fall asleep in my chair and dream that I was right there, just humming the whole night through. Well, my folks would come home, they'd be humming a song. Mama'd smile and say, child, don't you know there ain't a thing in this world to make you fall in love, girl, like the San Antonio stroll. Well, the day finally come when my mama said, hon, it's about time you came with us as well. Well, I had me a time, yes, I danced all the night till they rang that old crack midnight bell. Then the lights went down low, the fiddler picked up his bow, and he played something stately and slow. And my sister Eileen and her husband to-be, they held hands and began to stroll. I've been away for a while, but it still brings a smile as I think of the way that it goes. Now I'll sing it to you just so we both can do that old San Antonio stroll. Just so we both can do that old San Antonio stroll.
Peggy Ann Kirk, how about a big hand for Peggy Ann? Now we got to make a little room up here, because we got a fella that's going to come up here that was here, I don't know, it's been a while back now, at least a year or so, but he needs room when he sings, because he's liable to run all over this stage. We had to catch him. He got out in the parking lot. We had to grab him back in so he could finish the song. How about a hand for Mr. Noah Gardner?
How y'all doing tonight? Y'all look mighty fine out there. Like he said, my name is Noah. I'm what they call a hopeful. That means I'll hopefully do something in country music, right? So I'm going to hopefully sing a George Jones song for you. So here we go. He said, I'll love you till I die. She told him, you'll forget in time. As the years went slowly by, she still played upon his mind. He kept her picture on his wall. He went half crazy now and then, but he still loved her through it all. hoping she'd come back again. He kept some letters by his bed, dated 1962, and he had underlined in red every single I love you. Now I went to see him just today, and no, I didn't see no tears. He was all dressed up to go away. First time I'd seen him smile in years, and he stopped loving her today. They placed a wreath upon his door, and soon they'll carry him away. He stopped loving her today. Well, you know, she came to see him one last time. I really wondered if she was going to. And you know, one thing just kept rolling through my mind. I said, this time, he must be over her for good now, ain't he? And he stopped loving her today. They placed a wreath upon his door, and soon they'll carry him away. Well, he stopped loving her today. That one's for you, George. Well, that's the best country song ever written, I believe, right? That tells a good story. If you don't mind, I do another one. Can I do another one? Yeah. Are y'all good with another one? Well, I can't hear you. Can I sing just one more? All right, cool. How about a little Conway Twitty for y'all? Is that all right? Well, hello, darling. It's nice to see you. It's been a long time. You're just as lovely as you used to be. How's your new love? I mean, are you happy? I hope you're doing fine. Oh, just to know it means so much to me. What's that, darling? Oh, how am I doing? I guess I'm doing alright, except I just can't sleep, and I cry all night till dawn. Well, what I'm trying to say is, God, I love you, and hell, girl, I miss you, and I'm so sorry that I did you wrong. Just look up, darling. Let me kiss you. Just for old time's sake, and let me hold you in my arms just one more time. Oh, thank you, darling. And may God bless you. And let each step you take lead you closer to the things you seek to find. This is goodbye, darling, because you see, I gotta go now. I gotta try to find a way to lose these memories of a love so come back, darling. I'll be waiting here for you. Thank y'all very much for having me. I hope I can come back and sing a bit more.
How about another hand for Noah? Well, that's the first half of our show, and we want you to stick around. We got a whole other half to come when we'll see you up at the concession stand. We'll be looking for you.